Hey, what's up everyone? I'm gonna build a Animal Plastics T3 cage. It's a 36 by 12 high by 24 deep. Just want to show you a couple things first. Don't know how well you can see this, but there is a slot groove here. This is the bottom. You can't see this on their website or anything. This is if you get the optional heat pad, this is where this will go. The line will actually help separate the heat and keep it here instead of spreading over to the rest of the tank. I got mine with a dome hole cut in the top. So when it's done like that, this is what you get, this is what you see. That's the inside, and this is the top. The dome light will fit in there nice and perfect. And the other thing that these have is side and back vents. They come standard. I don't know if you can see through there or not, but they're just little nice slits that are positioned in there. So again, this is an Animal Plastics cage. I'm going to assemble the whole thing start to finish for you guys, and you can see there's a cage behind it that I've been working on. There's a cage over here that I've been working on. So let's get going. The cage comes with a bag of screws, tube of silicone, instructions somewheres. I put enough of these together, kind of know how to do it. You're gonna need a drill. I think that's about it, man. Well, let's get jamming on this. I'm gonna do this by myself, so bear with me for a second while I get this thing set up a little bit. I'm gonna use this chair here, get my first couple sets screwed in. So they recommend you start with the back and I believe the bottom. I'm gonna start with what they recommend. So here's the bottom piece and here is the back. Now I know that the outside has the AP logo on it and the inside top will have the vents. So let's flip this stuff around. Okay. So once I get this squared away here, all the holes are already pre-done for you. And if you can see this, there's actually a cut here where this wood fits together perfectly. So I'm gonna grab a couple handy dandy screws that are supplied. Pour the rest out so I can grab them easily. I'm gonna try to do this as quick as possible, so just hang tight and I'll just get working on this here. You always wanna set your screw gun to a ratcheting type, so it just kind of stops at a set point. So let me get these all in here. One more, and the back wall's on. Actually, I picked this T3 because it's one of their smaller cages, so it should take me less time to put together. Okay, let's put a side on. Everything's labeled, so this is the left side if you're looking at the cage. And again, it's all pre-cut, pre-fit, so it fits right up in here. I go throwing screws at myself. Once I get that all tight and taut in there, okay. You'll know if you're doing it wrong, because the screws will not go into the holes on the other side. They're all pre-drilled, everything. There's two at the front here because that is for the track. There's a track right here, the slider track for the glass that I ordered, and that helps keep it together stronger there at that point. Okay, so I'm gonna flip this bad boy over. Grab the other side. And these are the grooves for the glass too. So again, I already know which way these go. Done enough of these. Okay. And 3 more for here. Slacking a little, didn't have that push tight there. Always want to do that at the corners, make sure they're in there. But I can tell because it's separated. Instead of the screw actually going in, it wanted to make a new hole, so it lifted the wood. Okay, next I'm going to put the front centerpiece on. So here we have, so far we already have a box. So again, this is labeled. This is front top. You want this circle down at the bottom if you have the sliding glass door. Okay, that's where that goes. So I'm gonna drill the bottom in first to pull this towards me. Good thing they always give you 2 extra screws. Okay, let's see what's up here. On fat fingers. And you want to skip the hole there and there, because those are for your dowel pins if you're stacking cages together, which my intent is to do on these. Okay, I want to put those side pieces on. So basically now I'm the front piece, I'm going to finish that. I'm actually going to try to caulk this since it looks like the video is going pretty quick. Let's have that thing fall over. Okay, so right now I'm at a point where I actually want to caulk. Awesome. I want to caulk the inside of this. So I'm going to do that real quick since the top's off. This is a real shallow cage, it's only 12 inches tall. Taller cages, you can easily get in there after the fact. Let's grab a little bit of water. What I'm doing with the water is when they ship these, they have white styrofoam in them, so I'm trying to just getting it out of the corners. Okay, let me grab some gloves real quick. Okay, back. Whenever I silicone, I use gloves. Caulk, silicone, whatever you want to call it. Get my fingers in this one. Okay, so I already have one open because I was doing some stuff earlier. You always want to have a wet cloth around. I'm going to wipe the edges off as clean as possible. I got a nice small cut on the end here. And I'm going to come in, get all my caulk to the end of that first. I'm going to push. It's sweet. It's a little clogged up from the last one because it's been a minute. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take a screw and I'm going to put it in there. It's unclog it real quick. Okay. I must have this glove on backwards or something. So when I do this, I want a really thin bead. I go up the sides about a half. I'm not trying to fill this thing with water or nothing. It's really to hold the humidity in, depending on the type of reptile you have going on. Okay, looks good. Let me get this side. Okay, I'm happy with that for what I'm using this cage for. Set that back there. Ditch these gloves. All right, so the top will perfectly set on in place as long as you have the arrows correct. There's a marking right here. It says front. Perfect. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna screw it down first. Again, you wanna skip that second hole. That's for a provided dowel pin. That's how their cages stack together. I mean, technically, if you wanted to go inside, you could screw them together in the back. I'll show you the dowel pin too. These are the pins that come with it. So they pop in there, you lift up, and on the bottom of the cage, you have the same holes. So if you had another T3, it'd stack right on top of each other. Kind of odd when you stack them because you can't really use these lights. But I'm going to show you a solution and what I do later with that. Get some of this tape off here. Okay, let's bang this out. Flip this bad boy on its end, put the last of the screws in, and I'll assemble the glass, or put it together with the glass so you can see how it's finished. Again, 2 on the front. It's good for the glass. It's good for the glass pounding in. What I mean by pounding is when you slide it, you're going to hit this pretty hard. Flip it. Let's take these things off. Again, 2 in the front. And it can't go together wrong. There's a good picture of the vents. There. Okay, I'm gonna clear this spot up here real quick. You guys can see some of the other cages and stuff that I'm working on. I'm gonna set this bad boy right up here so you can see what it's all about. Okay, so the cage is finished. I got the caulk in there. I don't know how well you guys can see. See if I can take my phone light and show you guys a little bit. So you can see my caulk, it's decent, nice and thin along the back edge, just a little thick in the corners there. Got a little gunk in this one here, it's a little sawdust or something. But yeah, I'm happy with it. So let me show you how the glass goes on. Put this light in here. So it comes with 2 pieces of glass with a lock. You want to put the piece that has the circle without the lock in first. It simply just goes up, drops down, goes there. And you want to take the one with the key and put that one in the next track. It's a good idea not to drop it here. Go straight down on the ground for me. And that's it. There's your APT3 terrestrial cage. This is a 36 by 12 by 24 inch deep. So obviously you can put the key in, lock it. I don't know where my locks are right now, but turn it in, pull it, locks, perfect. You want to access the cage, simply slide it. You got full access area here. Pull this one shut. You can open this side if you choose to also. You can't really switch these pieces of glass around as the locks are here in opposites. So, but the siding glass is the way to go with these. It's the best way to do it. I do all mine like that. So for any of you guys that had questions on the APCages, hopefully this helped understand assembly, how quick they are to put together, how lightweight they are. You saw me picking them up. This is how you take the glass out to clean. I recommend taking one out at a time. Simply just pop them out, put them back in the track like that. So that's it. Stay tuned for more stuff. I'll show you guys more cool stuff lately.